Welcome to Liberty Stadium in Memphis. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Texas Mean Green against the Memphis Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Nice.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's King. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pulls it in. It's Owens. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Jackson. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
To the air, it's Guayola. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side, and will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
The pressure's on. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here comes the pressure. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after just a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Memphis. He runs it into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. It's Memphis in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got a crease.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's McCarthy. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down. But then the key, tackle in space.
Here comes the rush. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. First down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver wide open. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, this has got to be a missed assignment by this defense. The tight end is wide open on the outside, and as a quarterback, you dream of that scenario. It's an easy pitch and catch for a first down and a big gain.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Going to chuck it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Tigers line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. they're backed up at their own 14. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got room to run. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The pocket breaking down. And it'll be stopped after a gain of 3. And now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mean Green.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. Just short of the 45.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. The short completion to the tight end. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They'll ride the back again here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Handoff in a single back formation.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
That's a great run on 3rd down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed him here with a nice big gain to produce a 4th down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
Mid-kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. It's Memphis in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. He will not be caught. Touchdown, North Texas. And now they'll set up for the point after. It's blocked.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Memphis.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. So back to their own 9-yard line at second and long. And they'll run it with the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Can he make it? It was a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. first play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking for some space. It's Owens. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a...
It's caught. He's breaking free. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes off in a bootleg. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And it's just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
North Texas 20, Memphis 17.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down to 3. Looking for some magic here. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He's free down the right sideline. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the old line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Dropping back. It's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Can't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They're going to run it. To the 25. He's got space on the left. Touchdown, Memphis. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's King. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. QB gets the first, now looking for more. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Owens. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can you make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Football's loose. The defense has got it. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.